right, here is the video review for the DESEUS Army drone, the Quintesson DESEUS Army drone that came in that very nice Kingdom Beast Wars mailer from Hasbro the other day. Now, this is the only new review aside from the unboxing that we'll be getting out of it, because Inferno and Airraiser and Cheetor I've already gotten and reviewed, and I'm not going to re-review them just for the sake of promoting the box. But yeah, this one came as part of a free box from Hasbro, a promotional mailer that they send out. I was lucky enough to get on the list to get one, and so we'll check him out. Now that he does have the a faction symbol there that looks like a Quintesson. It doesn't look like the mercenary. It looks like it's actually a Quintesson faction symbol. Let me see if I can get it up here so you can see it. There we go. Look at that. That's a kind of a cool little skull squiddy face there. Oh, it looked like I didn't actually lock in the autofocus, and it actually looked like it did it pretty smoothly there. So we'll see how it looks in the final product, but pretty happy with that. I may have to stop leaving that on. Usually I lock in the focus just to keep it from getting blurry, because it used to have a hard time doing that, but if it's going to do it that smoothly, maybe we just let it go. Anyway, I learned something today. But yeah, he's a black and charred version of Ironhide. I don't think it's actually supposed to be Ironhide. I think it's just supposed to be a generic trooper figure, but we'll find out if they actually show them in the Kingdom show. So yeah, he's got the same little weapon that can be a gun or a little missile hammer there. It just pegs in. And again, it is kind of a neat war and paint job. They did a good job with it. But it's the same basic Ironhide figure, and it's the Siege version of Ironhide. It's not the Earthrise version of Ironhide. So he's just kind of a boxy brick with the feet hanging out on the back. Although I guess so was Ironhide, but he did have the top part to make him look a little bit more like a van. So it's a very basic transformation where we just pull these out to the side, unpeg these, and pull the arms up, and we just fold those down to form the legs. That's pretty much done there. Open this up, bring the arms out to the side, untab this piece here, and rotate that around like that, and then flip the head up, snap it into place, bring this up and around, and you can bring this kind of forward a little bit just to give him a little bit more texture, a little bit more depth, and then bring his arms down. Like the hands don't even fold in. There's a hollow space there, but the hands don't even fold into the arms. And there he is in robot mode. And you can take this and you can have it as a missile launcher. You can kind of plug it in here over his back. Come on. We'll fit in this peg hole. So you can set this up so it is that's locked in a little better than this. Okay. There we go. Oh, there we go, like that. So you can set it over his shoulder like a missile launcher, although it does stick very far out the back. Maybe a little bit. Nope, that doesn't really improve it at all. But then you've got a couple different options. You can have him hold it like this, like a long gun, or attach it to his arm as such. So you can hold it like a bazooka, or you can attach it to his arm on the side like that if you wanted. Well, there's a couple different places he can grab it. You can either have him kind of like a short hammer here. I don't know why it's having a hard time. It will pop in, but getting it to pop into the fist properly. There you go. It snaps in. But you can fold this forward and have it as kind of a short hammer there, or you can plug it in down here as a bigger hammer if you want, a missile hammer. And those are your options. And again, he's got the Quintesson logo there, right there on his chest now. Got very nice blue eyes. They pop very nicely in the black and silver around them. There on the head. And all, I think I may like him more as this drone. I wasn't expecting to, but just because the Ironhide, he was a little... The Earth mode Ironhide was okay. This one was always felt a little off. And now that he's just kind of a generic bot, he doesn't... The differences and the irregularity... Not the irregularities, but like... It just doesn't bother me as much. Still, I mean, like... It's still probably one of the last ones I'd pick up on my own. I really want that sparkless bot. I know from far away he kind of looks like poo, as some people have said, but when you look up close, he's actually a really neat kind of marbled, scratchy, orange and green and teal and blue deco that actually looks pretty nice in person. Because I did see one in Walmart and passed on it the other day. And then when this box showed up, I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to have to pick him up now. And then I went back to Walmart, and of course he was gone. So I may have worked out a trade for him, though. So all's well that ends well. But yeah, all in all, not bad. He's got the same articulation. He's got a ball-jointed head, although it's really more of a side-to-side. He can look up a little bit, but his chin kind of keeps him from looking down. Dual hinges at the shoulders. Bicep swivel. Single hinge elbow. Does have wrist swivel, which is uncommon on a lot of these days. Even when you think they should have it. Waist swivel. Dual hinge hips. Thigh swivel. 90-degree hinge knee. And he's got some ankle tilt. But like I said, it's a decent reuse of the Ironhide mold. I'm glad they put something like this in an exclusive line to Walmart that doesn't really interfere with some of the Wavemates. There's still more beasts I would like to see actually show up in the line, but oh well. And just real quick for a comparison, since he was right there and available, here he is with Inferno. Now this is the one I've already reviewed. I haven't opened the one that came in the new box, but just to give you an idea of what they look like together. Will we see him in Kingdom? I don't know, but I hope they at least explain where all these sparkless bots, because there's a sparkless seeker you can get now, and then the sparkless bot, and then this guy who does not appear to be sparkless. He's just DESEUS Army Drone, so maybe drone implies sparkless, but it's not listed as sparkless on the box in the way that the seeker and the barricade remold are. And a prowl barricade that mold. So we'll see how it turns out. But like I said, it's kind of a neat figure. I really like that Quintesson faction logo. It's an okay repaint of one of the weaker figures in the War for Cybertron line overall, I feel. So it's lower on my list. I don't know that I'd be beating down the door or rushing into Walmart to pick up this one specifically. But it was nice of Hasbro to send it along in the box, because it's a figure that I otherwise would not have checked out, and I appreciate the chance to do so. But there it is, Quintesson DESEUS Army Drone from the Walmart exclusive Netflix War for Cybertron line.